test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, 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 test 1, 2, 3. That's better. Test 1, 2. 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 Test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1. All right. I was having a little microphone trouble there. Still having it, so I switched to my backup. But about to kick off another Hastings Hockey PWAA game versus the Lakeville South Cougars. Wow, I did not know they had this big of a scoreboard. Look at that thing. It's huge. Starting out with Cooper Ewing. Eli Angerman, Leon Kendall with Stewart and Cooper on defense. Stewart circles back and gets it up to Cooper. Cooper back down the net. Back to Keeper. Keeper along the blue line, back up to Cooper. Cooper dribbles with it. Circles back to the corner. Backhand shot. Saved by Lakeville. Keeper right there with the puck. Tries to give her to Stewart. Ackerman with it. Ackerman on the boards. Sends it over to Kendall. Kendall cuts it backwards to Cooper. Deflected shot off Lakeville South player. Well, I bet I can get it a little closer than this. That's better. Ackerman along the board. Long pass to Stewart. Might be a little too close now. Long shot by Stewart. Leidner in the corner. Leidner battling with the puck over to Angerman. Angerman shoots. I got to back out here. That's too close. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's better. Nice happy medium. Leidner back behind the boards. Loses his stick. Logan Johnson right there. Into the neutral zone and offsides. Johnson up with the puck. Johnson wraps it back under the boards. Goes soft backhand. Sorry, I was adjusting my video feed there. All right. Johnson with the puck again. Looking for a partner. Shot. Off the goalie's pads. Jack Burrell still up on defense. Back at center today. Backhands it. Goes just wide of the net. Widener falls back down the net with Johnson in the corner behind him. Ooh, Johnson gets tripped by the ref. Well, dip it over a little bit here. And Procatini wraps it back into the zone. Long pass. Ooh. Cardam likes both take a stab. Oh, Ewing likes both take a stab at it. Likes dipped it in the corner. Ewing back behind the net. Soft pass to Stewart. Stewart shot. Oh! And Card couldn't figure it out, so looking out to hit the rebound. Ewing on the faceoff. Gets it back. Oh, and goes between Keeper and Stewart. Stewart rushes back to get it. Brings in the neutral zone. Shot. Deflected. Stewart recovers it himself. Wraps it back around the net. Card races for it. Card tries to wrap it, but no dice. And there's Cooper Ewing to help him out. Gets it back to Keeper. Keeper passes the likes. Oh, just misses the stick. Stewart on the boards. Centering pass. Just between the feet. Legs racing for it. Now Ewing. Long pass all the way down to Stewart. Keeper's there to grab it. Up to Ewing. Ewing cuts to the zone. Legs chases after it. Ewing gets it on the back check. Over to Jansen. Goes off Kendall's stick. Jansen recovers. And up to Burrell. Bounces off Burrell's stick. Kendall chasing Procatini on defense. And Procatini bumps it out. Jansen back behind the net with the puck. Bumps it up. No one there to grab it. Gets in this neutral zone. Jansen keeps it in neutral. Agerman comes around with it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just bumped in the neutral. Jack Burrell's chasing. Angling right there and all sides. Bro is already in the zone. Even to take the face off. Turned over to Lakeville. Even along the board. Keeper there to help him. Keeper backhand. Off to Ewing. Ewing cutting up. Ewing to Wagner. Beautiful goal. Ewing to Wagner off the wrister. Raiders take out 1-0 lead. Well, puck gets back to Stewart. Long pass. Wagner up to Ewing. Ewing's cutting up the center here. Ewing off the backhand into the goalie. Well, this is the third and final game against Lakeville South for district play. Granted, we don't see them in district playoffs, but that's a 50-50 there, I guess. I don't know. Find out. Off card skates. Roush shoveled it in. Stewart on the boards. And loses it. Comes back for it, though. Long shot by Stewart. Off the goalie. And puck all the way ripped down for the icing. Brawl gets sent down in the face. Here comes Lakes for it. Lakes gets it back to his teammates. Procaccini recovers. Up along the boards. It's taken away. Off card. Jansen up to Lakes. Bounces off his stick. And gets sent across the zone. Procaccini circles back. Dumps it up to Lakes again. And gets turned over. Jansen back down the net, wraps it around. Card going after it. Card dribbles up, dumps it in. Races for his own puck. Ewing right there. Ewing cuts back. Ewing back to Stewart. Shot. Glove save. Ewing back to Stewart. Ewing. Oh, goes just wide of Ewing's stick. And off a Lakeville South player, and Ewing recovers. Shot up and over the goalie. All right. Ewing races on the back check. Ooh, loses his tires there. Leon Kendall's there to defend, though. Ewing grabs it. Up to Angerman. This is Angerman's stick. And dumped back into the zone. Keeper races back behind the net to recover. Kendall poke checks. And up and off with skates Jacob Wagner. Or no, that was Ewing. Never mind. My bad. Stewart throws it across the ice. Kendall gets to Ewing. Shot by Ewing. Up and over by Jacoby Jansen. Just deflected a couple times. Kendall back to Jansen. Over to Stewart. Shot by Stewart. And puck gets dumped. With an icing. Shot by Jansen off the faceoff. And offside. Puck got hit off Logan Johnson's stick, and there was already a player in the offensive zone for Lakeville South. Looks like we're going to get an intentional offside call here, so we'll start back out in neutral. Burrell takes the face off, bumps it over to the boards. Johnson races for it, gets hit up. Burrell gives it back to his teammate Procaccini, and a puck along the board by Procaccini. Logan Johnson chases in. Widener there along the boards. Johnson's chasing for the puck. And offsides. Johnson's couldn't hold it into the zone. Burrell on the face-off. Card and White on either side of him. Burrell over the Card. Card chips it up. Card races into the corner. He's battling for it. Trying to get it to Burrell here. Puck slips loose and gets back to Keeper. Keeper cuts back and dumps up the Card in the corner. Lights back down the net. And we're going to get a high stick on Tom Keeper. Keeper with the high stick. And Raiders go on the kill. Stewart on the face-off. Shot. Course first defense of the night, I think. Which is usually how it goes against Lakeville South. Widener right there, trying to take it out of the zone. Gets into neutral. Procaccini, gets a piece of it. Gets right underneath the guy's skate. Stewart pushes into the corner. Procaccini battling the guy twice his size. Wagner up for it and gets slipped past him. Puck gets dumped back on the net. Back down the net again for the puck. Right between the guy's legs. Trying on a backward pass. And Stewart gets skipped up and out. Puck gets into his zone. Cougars have to retreat. They drive in again. Stewart knocks the guy down. A little bit of battle in there. Logan Johnson and Stewart along the boards. Procaccini back by the net for the puck. Johnson up along the wall for it. Johnson gets it out and sends it across the ice. And we get an icing. 3:26 left on the first period here. 1 goal lead for Hastings with looks like the power play is just about to expire. Yeah, it looks like it's officially at 0-0. So we should be back at full strength here. Clock says power play 0-0, so yeah, Raiders are back at full strength here. Puck gets up in the air, tipped back in the net. Ealing races after it. Angerman there for it. Tips it up. Ealing on the boards. Shot off the rebound. And Cooper Ewing forces it in. I think they got pinned there for a second, but Cooper just rushed into just banging in there, absolutely hammering it. Hastings takes a 2-goal lead. Ewing back to take the face-off after the goal. And Ewing chips it out. Pochettino runs for it. Over to his partner, Jansen. Long pass from Jansen up to Angerman. Angerman loses an edge there for a second. Here comes Lakeville. Little deke there by Ewing to take it away. Wraps around the boards to Kendall. Kendall gives it back to Ewing. Ewing on the drive here. Dumps it back to Jansen. Jansen just mauled along the boards. Pochettino all by himself. Teammates catch up. Kendall into the corner. Wraps the puck back behind the net. Pochettino grabs it. Off to Angerman. Angerman to Ewing. Back to Angerman. Shot by Angerman. Ooh, dangerous on the rebound there. Ewing tried racing up to get a piece of it, but didn't get there in time. Stewart takes it away. Comes back behind the net. Lights just dropped it, guys. Nice work, Braxton. Puck back around the net. Pochettino over to Card to Burrell. Burrell gets it down in. Burrell draws the power play. And the Hastings power play unit comes on the ice. Ewing, Jansen, Angerman, Stewart, and Kendall. I suppose with Burrell playing offense now, he's not that backside scorer. Well, offside. Puck just went over the blue line. So Leon Kendall now finds himself on the power play unit. Jansen grabs it all the way over to Stewart. Stewart up the ice. Shot. Bad save. Ooh, Jansen races in. Trying to force some pressure, but goalie holds on. Ewing back. Stewart up the Ewing. Angerman. Angerman rips it. Just gets deflected. Jansen back there to get it back. Ooh, Kendall rips it up along the board. Bounces off a player. Jansen there. Stewart. Shot in the slot. And it's covered. Whoop. Puck goes right to the goalie right after the face-off there on the puck drop. 47 seconds left on this power play. Or 51 on the power play, 47 on the period, my bad. 17-1 on shots here in favor of Hastings. And puck gets dipped out in the neutral zone. Here comes Stewart with the puck on the boards. Dips it back to Ewing. Ewing circles back. Angerman tries to one-time it, but not quite. Angerman back to Kendall. Or Ewing back to Kendall, my bad. Shot by Stewart. Back to Stewart again. Ewing. Ooh, Ewing just turns it over there real quick. And up and out. And that's the period. As Lakeville goes back to full strength just before the period ends. All right, let's not make the same mistake I made last game and leave the mic muted for 7.5 minutes. So, we start out 2-0 for Hastings. Brown the faceoff, and Widener recovers. Takes in the zone. Dips it back. No one there. Off Kendall or Stewart's skate. My bad, not Kendall. Pass up to Johnson. Burrell and Widener along the boards there. Long pass, and it's an icing. Long pass in Lakeville that went nowhere. And brings Hastings back into their own zone. Ewing card like card into the boards. Puck back behind the net, wrapped around. Keeper all by himself. Ewing back checks, gets it, was right there. And they're calling interference on keeper. Well, that sucks. Jansen out there. Rips the puck up to center ice. Oh, goes full length. And they call no icing. So it went off Kendall's stick or something. Kendall and Widener in the corner. Procaccini right there. Back to Jansen. Little chip, little sauce pass there from Jansen and back his direction. Widener loses his stick. Three Raiders converge on the... And Johnson's right there to take the puck away. And now Jansen's there to take the puck away. Jansen battling two guys at once, trying to maintain possession of the puck. Procaccini's right there in front of the net. Backhand by Wagner. Cora. Oh, up in the air. Dangerous. Just sitting there. You wouldn't get away with that against a lot of other teams. That was a dangerous play there. And it's like a slash in favor of Logan Johnson. So Lakeville South sends the guy to the penalty box as well. So with 32 seconds left on the what would have been the kill, we'll go 4-on-4 for 32 seconds, and then Hastings will be on the power play. Even on the faceoff. Drop. Jansen. Back to Stewart. Stewart shot. Oh, up and out the deflection to from Ewing. The shot by Stewart. Oh, that was the shortest power play ever. Or not even a power play. Jeez. It was still 4-on-4. So we were going to stay at 4-on-4 for another 26 seconds. Even with the face-off. Stewart drops his elbow into it. Takes possession of the puck. Comes around the net. And gets it over to Jansen. Long pass by Jansen up to Ewing. Comes Ewing. Shot. Goal! Right through the legs for Cooper Ewing. That was officially a power play, so we go back to a full 5-on-5 string for both teams. Both teams back to 5-on-5. Hastings with a 4-goal lead. Stewart, Ewing up the ice. Kendall chasing in. Ooh, tried the tip. Didn't quite get there. Ewing recovers. Pass over to Stewart. Shot by Stewart. Glove save. Scraped it off the ice with the glove. Burrell to take the face off. Burrell gets the Procatini over to Stewart. Long shot by Stewart. Burrell battle with the puck. Oh, tries to wrap around. Gets bounced out here. Likes right there. And he might, I was going to say, yeah, Likes gets a trip. That's. Oh, Braxton Lake goes to the box for a trip. I don't know. He kind of threw his stick on his way down, so. Yeah. Kyle's not putting the traditional kill out there, I think. Johnson, or keeper right there, my bad. Jansen comes around with it. Pass to Wagner. Wagner to Johnson. Johnson up on the board. Puck wrapped around. Wagner right there. Ooh, Johnson just couldn't fully connect on the puck. Ooh, right past Johnson's stick. Jansen keeps it alive. Wagner right there in the corner. Wagner dragging around with Johnson. Oh, right between Johnson's legs. And it goes neutral. Keeper over to Jansen. And it goes off the stick. Johnson right there to take it away. Top of the zone, shot up into the glass. Wagner right there, back along the boards. Going to spend most of this penalty. Shorthanded, spend most of it in the offensive zone, for defensive zone, I should say, for Lakeville South. Ewing drags, beautiful. Shot, just off the pad. Long pass. Keeper's there to defend. Keeper into the corner, Jansen going in to help. And Ewing takes the puck away. Ewing pass over to Kendall. Angren holds up at the line. Kendall into the zone. Back to Ewing. Shot. Goes wide. Ewing for the puck. Pass by Lakeville South. And, they're calling that a shot on goal, I guess. Okay, well, it's only 3, so to our 21. Ewing back down the net. And here he comes with the set, the puck. Up to Kendall. Kendall Stewart. Oh, Stewart just misses. Angerman chasing. And Procaccini there to defend. Procaccini runs back for it. All the way around the net. Oh, okay. Procaccini takes a spill. Ewing's there to help him out. And Stewart's right there, too. And Stewart grabs the puck. Stewart going north to south. Ewing loses the puck. But recovers. Card right there. Oh, Card tries to rip it, but gets deflected on him. Shot. Butterfly save by Cora. Long pass by Ingerman, trying to get to Burrell. Was just wide of him. As Bob Euchre would have said, just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed. How can guys lay off these pitches? Burrell with the face-off, bumps it up. Lakeville recovers. Shot, Cora, glove save. Burrell with the face-off. Procaccini races over for it. Trying to get out of the corner. Jansen back there trying to help him out. Up to Likes. Likes along the board. Ooh, Likes loses his feet, but Burrell's right there. Shot. Hart tries to race it in. Puck gets bumped out. Burrell back checking. Jansen there for him. Jansen, Card recovers. Soft pass over to Burrell, doesn't go anywhere. Card has to recover it himself. Puck gets chipped out in the neutral zone, back in the Hastings defensive area. And that counted as an icing, I guess. So we're going to the other side. Stewart on the face-off. Ewing back on defense. Coach Kyle likes to do this when the lead's pretty commanding. Up and wow. Puck got deflected, went like 15 feet in the air and just bounced into the goal. Goalie had no idea where it was, and it just bounced in on him. That was puck luck. Ewing dips, backhands it up, tries to get to his forwards. Now there to defend. Stewart comes away with it. Off the boards. Wagner grabs it. Wagner into the zone. Backhands back to Stewart. And gets turned over. Keeper and Ewing back on defense. Ewing races into the corner. And wraps around the boards. Puck up in the air. Ewing grabs it, puts it down the ice. And off the glass by Wagner. Stewart was there for a second. Up to Ewing. Ewing cutting out from defensive. Try to wrap around here, I think. Oh, wrap around off the goalie's pad, and Wagner takes the rebound for a goal. Oh, it looks like they did swap goalies, and I do know the taller of the two is the stronger goalie. So, 6:30 left here in the game with in the period, I should say. 6:30 left in the second period. It's up 6-0 for Hastings. Puck back to Ewing. Long pass up to Angerman. Angerman in the zone. Wow, pretty blatantly tripped, but okay. I guess we're just going to wave that off because we're up by 6. Kendall, backhanded pass to the keeper. Oh, to Ewing. Ooh, Ewing just loses it. Ewing pokes it back out. And keeper's right there. Ooh, goalie got the puck. Angerman slaps the puck off the rest leg there. Here comes Ewing with the puck up to Kendall. Kendall gets just a tip of it. All the way back down to keeper here. Keeper back behind the net. Keeper makes a little move. Gets it up to Burrell. Burrell to Angerman. Angerman over to Kendall. Off Kendall's stick. Kendall drops it deep into the zone. And Burrell chases in. Back behind the net. Burrell with the puck. Kendall right there to help him out. That's whatever. Fine. Angerman back to Jansen. Jansen looking for the shot. Back to Angerman. Shot by Angerman. Off the pads. A long pass by Lakeville. Rockachini right there to defend. And here comes Stewart to just mow through there. Stewart dips up low on the board. Stewart going north and south. Oh, off the pad. Guard races in and try and make something of it, and it doesn't go anywhere. Puck back behind the net. And drops in the neutral zone. And pad save by Cora. Great save. 6th shot on Cora of the game at 4:37 left in the in the second period here. I guess they stopped counting our shots. Ooh. Great move by Cora right there, tracking that puck. She knew where everything was. Hard races into the corner. Gets it up off the glass. Jansen and Carr both get a stick on it. Jansen cuts back. Up to Stewart. Stewart on the ice. Shot by Stewart. Oh, Lakeville South gets a piece of it. Well, apparently bouncing off London Stewart and running into your own net is a penalty. So, well, Raiders will be on the kill again. 4:07 left in the 4:07 left here in the second period. London Stewart in the penalty box for roughing, I'm going to guess. I don't know. I didn't really see what it was. Wagner on the faceoff. Ooh, nice stick by Logan Johnson, getting it off the board in neutral zone with Wagner. Wagner up along the glass. And that's not a penalty. Okay, whatever. And here comes, and that should be a tripping. Ewing right there. Boom. Shot. Ooh, great. Off Wagner. Off his shin pad. He goes right in there for it. Bounces off of him. And Lakeville wraps around the boards, but Logan Johnson's right there trying to recover. Logan chips it up. Wagner chases in back down the net. Puck goes around. Wagner for it. Oh, tries to find a man in the center, but no one's there. Keeper keeps it alive, though. Off Johnson's skate, but can't keep it fair. Ewing right there. Ewing cuts back. Ewing up along the boards here. Lakeville with the puck in their own Raiders zone. Still with, oh, no. Both teams are full strength again. So that was a quick penalty. Off Cora. Covered up. She's got it. Can't quite tell you where it is, but it ain't in the net. And that's all that matters. Right by your feet. Great job, Cora. Stewart on the faceoff. Back to Procaccini over to Jansen. Back down the net with Jansen. Jansen up to Kendall. Kendall all the way up to Angerman. Angerman to Stewart. Shot. Oh, almost there. Oh, Angerman got it. Thought he had the wrap around him for a second. Jansen looking to get it back to someone. Off Jansen's stick. Up off Angerman. Kendall just gets ran over. He's hurting. Kendall took a spill there. Stewart tries wrapping it around. He's got one guy trying to freaking NFL tackle him. Pass off the board. Jansen's right there. Gets a piece of it. Angerman grabs it. Card all alone. Oh, Card tries to backhand it to Burrell and just can't quite connect. Card set up Burrell and just missed it. Oh, he was trying to give him one. Burrell takes the face off here. Braxton, the board, loses his feet. Braxton knows a stick here. Braxton likes no stick. Jeez, Burrell gets brutally cross-checked from behind. And Braxton Legs drops the kid. Russ better get a hold of this game. Someone's going to get hurt if it just keeps happening. We're calling all those small penalties. The kids are just ramming into each other. Jansen back down the net for the puck. Cuts back. Tries to get up the card. Gets deflected. Off the boards, back to Procaccini. Procaccini in his feet. Rips it up to Lights. Lights trying to kick it out. And bounces off Burrell. Procaccini right there. I don't know what's going on, but okay, there we go. Long shot. Come on, guys. Oh, no goal off the post or off Cord's glove. I can't quite tell. Here comes Jansen. We need some life here. Team kind of lost it a little bit. And there's the second period. So with a 6-goal lead, we'll likely have a running clock. And we might be home by 7:30. Well, folks, if you're watching at home, how's your New Year's resolutions going? Oh, here comes the third period. Ewing off the face-off. Puck gets tipped over. Wagner right there. Oh, Ewing grabs it. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't keeping up with the play. I was watching the game. I wasn't following the game. Sorry, folks. Sometimes that happens. Puck back down the net. Ooh, and Tom's keeper skates, and Stewart grabs it. Long pass over to Cooper. Cooper by himself. Oh, off the rebound, Logan Johnson. Cooper took it all the way in, bounced off the goalie, and Johnson was right there to recover and smashed it in. And the goal goes up to lead goes up to 7. Brawl on the face-off. Johnson right there with the puck. Stewart and Johnson on the board. Oh. Drug recovers. Slides it up. Oh, off the goalie. Up off the boards. Keeper's right there to defend. Stewart to help him out. Keeper poke checks it. Keeper battling in the corner. Keeper loses his feet. Puck gets stripped out on the board. Wagner gets hold of it. Oh, nice job by Wagner. Keeping it alive. Tries to get over to Johnson. Johnson has to race for it. Johnson looking for a partner. Tries to going to wrap it around here. Looking for Burrell. Nope. Burrell's wrapped up by 2 guys. Can't get in there. Stewart shot and goal. Stewart went far side of the net, and goalie was posted in the near side post. That makes it 8-0. Oh, wow, this is typically how the game goes versus Lakeville South this year. 11:24 and a running clock. We'll be down here by 6:45. Boys should have plenty of time tonight, get home, get their homework done. Up to Stewart, evening day. Angerman on the board here. Toss pass by Lakeville. Procacini and Jansen on defense. Whoop, my bad. Offside. All right. Ewing over to Jansen. Jansen up to Kendall. Kendall into the zone. Jansen with it now. Jansen with the backhand. Oh, through Ewing's legs. Or not Ewing, Angerman. My bad. I don't even know. I confuse those two. They're nothing alike. Maybe they sound alike. That's it. Here comes Jansen with the puck around the net. Up to Ewing. Ewing into the zone. Jansen racing with him. Ewing back down the net. Angerman right there. But puck gets knocked out by Procacini. Procacini up to Ewing. Shot. Goal. Sorry, Kyle, I know you want me to get hyped on this camera, but when you're up 9-0, I don't want to make too big of a deal out of it. Cooper Ewing with the last goal, making it 9-0. Burrell on the face-off. Likes with the puck. Likes grabs it. Off Card. Card rips it. Going back into the board. Puck almost out of the zone. Oh, gets past Stewart. Stewart races back for it. Uh, 41 tries to connect for Lakeville, but no dice. Poke check by Burrell. Card tried to sweep it away. A little energy here. And no goal. Torres sat on it and did not cross the threshold. Stays a 9-goal game. Burrell to take the face off here. Rep gets in the way of the puck there. Likes with it on the board. Keeper pokes at it. Puck goes back down the net, or in the corner at least. Spoke too soon. Someone get the kid. Jeez. Burrell races for it. Stewart chips it. Oh, attempts the long pass to Burrell. Can't quite connect. Uh, 7 minutes left on the running clock here. We'll be done at roughly 6:55. Little scrum there. Wagner, Ewing off the backhand. Oh my God, that would have been amazing if he had made that one. Jansen right there. Poccaccini, do Ewing. Ewing circles back. Ewing cuts through. Backhand. Off the post. Up and off the post. I don't know who's down there. That's Wagner on the ice. Attempted long pass across the ice. No one there for it. Poccaccini races up to grab it. Here comes Logan Johnson with it. Tries to slide it up Wagner. Wagner was right there. Wagner back with the net with the puck now, though. Off to Jansen. Jansen back with the puck. He's going to take a shot. Shot! Deflected. Goes wide. Puck gets back to Jansen again. Ooh. And he just gets it out to Stewart. Here comes Stewart with the puck. Hard backhand by Stewart. Burrell's right there. Johnson playing hard on it. Right on to Cora. And right off of her pads. And 32-11 on shots. 9-0 Hastings. 5:01 and counting on the game. Looks like Poccaccini took the face off. Why not? We're up by 9. Kendall up to Ingerman. Ingerman in the corner. Wrapper on the board. I think Poccaccini's playing center. And off the glass. Yep, Poccaccini's playing center. Why not? Oop. And Poccaccini loses his stick. Puck back behind the net. Kendall for it. Into the corner. Lakeville wraps it around the boards. Poccaccini goes to grab it. Gets it up to Ingerman. Ingerman circles back. And again, up in the air. Kendall tried to give it back to Angerman. A little bit of traffic there. Stewart with it. Keeper trying to keep the shutout going here. Just 5 minutes left on a running clock. That's what they're trying to help Cora do. I think it'll be her third one if she gets it. Third or fourth, maybe. Keeper with the puck. Off to Stewart. Shot by Stewart. Into the pad. Three minutes left. 3 and some change here. About 6.54 seconds. Brown on the faceoff. Blake's trying to get in there with it. Long pass. Jansen recovers. Hard with it. Over to Burrell. Oh, across the zone by Card. Burrell, Ewing. Long throw by Ewing to Likes. Puck bounces off a couple Raiders players. And comes out in the neutral zone. Likes with the puck. And just between his feet there. Ewing. And cutting up the ice here. Card follows him in. And he scores. Ewing sets up a goal and Card cashes in. Just bounced. It was kind of like that one with Johnson had, just a little shallower. Right off the goalie pads and wings right there to clean it up. Minute and a half left in the game here. 10-0 goal lead. Johnson right there. Stewart with the puck. Back to Keeper. Keeper to Johnson. Ooh, and Keeper, Johnson stripped. Looks like it might be an offside, though. Pocket cheating at the faceoff here. Johnson gets it back to Keeper. Keeper looks. Long pass at Parkachini. Here comes Widener. Widener cuts up. Shot. Parkachini races for it. Back in the net. Widener there to help him out. 36 seconds left on the clock here. And here comes Angerman. Angerman cuts back a little bit. And gives to Keeper. Back to Angerman. Centering pass by Angerman. Widener just couldn't cash in on it. Parkachini bounces it out. Ripper by Stewart. 14 seconds left on the clock here. Keeper with it. Angerman. Angerman in the zone. 2 seconds. 1 second. And good night, folks. Thanks for watching. Next game, I believe, is Friday versus Lakeville North. I'll double check here while these guys go through the line. Calendar, there we go. Yeah, Lakeville North Friday night. We got a three-day slate of games, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leading up to a Hockey Day Minnesota game. You folks have a good night. Thank you.